Have you ever felt like you're not lazy, but instead you've mastered the art of winning in your head? You've built the dream body, started the business, and crafted the perfect life, all without leaving your room. But here's the catch. While it feels real for a moment, the guilt hits hard when you realize you haven't moved an inch. Daydreaming isn't harmless. It's addictive. Let's dive into why this is happening and how to break free. 1. Your brain's sneaky reward system. So, why does our brain let us get away with this? Why does it feel so good to be a mental millionaire? Well, blame your brain's internal drug dealer, dopamine. You see, your brain isn't always good at telling the difference between a dream win and a real win. When you vividly imagine crushing that workout, nailing that presentation, or selling your first product, your brain goes, "Whoa, we did it," and floods you with that sweet, sweet dopamine. It's like getting a gold medal just for thinking about running a marathon. The problem? It's the ultimate win without effort loophole. Your brain starts thinking, hey, why bother with all that sweaty, hard work when I can just sit here, close my eyes, and get the same neurochemical high? It's the mental equivalent of ordering takeout every night because cooking takes effort. And just like too much takeout isn't great for your body, too much mental winning isn't great for your actual progress. Your brain literally gets addicted to this cheap dopamine hit, turning your ambition into a cozy, padded cell of imaginary victories. 2. The Great Divide. Now, here's where things get a bit cringe. You've got this absolutely legendary dream self who wakes up at 5 a.m., runs a marathon, solves world hunger, and then builds a multi-million-dollar business before breakfast. And then there's real you, probably still in your pajamas, debating if it's too early for a second coffee, and scrolling through TikTok until your thumbs hurt. This isn't just about feeling a little guilty. It's a full-blown mental showdown. Psychologists call it cognitive dissonance. Think of it like your brain's internal alarm bell going off. It absolutely hates it when what you think you are, what you believe you can do, and what you actually do are completely out of whack. It's like trying to force a supersized, square peg your amazing potential into a tiny, round hole your current reality. That mismatch creates this really uncomfortable, buzzing tension in your head. And what does your brain, ever the lazy problem solver, often do to fix that tension? It takes the path of least resistance. It dives deeper into the daydreaming. Because in your head, there's no problem. Your dream self is flawless, a true superhero. But the wider that canyon gets between the you in your head and the you on the couch, the heavier the weight of guilt becomes. It's like your authentic self, buried under layers of imaginary achievements, is just screaming, hey, remember me? The one who actually wants to do stuff. And that internal shame can be absolutely paralyzing, making it feel impossible to escape those comfortable, but ultimately unproductive mental loops. 3. Hacking your brain back. The power of tiny, ridiculous action. Alright, so we've identified the enemy, and it's surprisingly within our own cranium. But here's the good news. Your brain is a super flexible, adaptable organ. It's got something called neuroplasticity. Think of it like Play-Doh. You can reshape it. We can literally rewire our brains to prefer action over daydreaming. Ow! Imagine your brain is like a dense jungle full of paths. Every time you think a thought or do an action, you're either walking on an existing path or trying to carve out a new one. The more you walk a path, the deeper and wider it gets easier to travel. And here's the secret. Start absurdly small. No, seriously. If you want to write a novel, don't plan the whole thing. Just open the document. Or type one word. If you want to hit the gym, don't commit to an hour workout. Just put on your shoes. It sounds ridiculous, right? But these micro actions are like tiny little real-world dopamine hits. They tell your brain, hey, we actually did something. This feels good. It breaks the cycle of imaginary wins and starts building real momentum. Forget grand gestures, think glorious baby steps. So, no more winning in your head. Let's stop dreaming about being awesome and actually be awesome. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more brain hacks, and share it with someone who needs to break free from their own mental masterpiece.